Another day, another video of first aid by 4 romantic best laxative for impacted stool ideas. When it comes to dealing with impacted stool, also known as fecal impaction, laxatives can be a helpful tool in relieving symptoms and promoting bowel movements. Impacted stool occurs when hard, dry stool becomes stuck in the colon and cannot be passed normally. This can cause discomfort, bloating, and other unpleasant symptoms. Before trying laxatives, if you are experiencing irregular or infrequent bowel movement, it is important to consider alternatives to laxatives before taking them. Drinking plenty of fluids and engaging in regular physical activity can help to stimulate your digestive system and encourage natural bowel movements. Eating a high-fiber diet, full of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, can also help to keep your digestive system regular. If you are still having difficulty after making lifestyle changes, it may be time to consult your doctor about more serious treatments. How laxatives relieve constipation. Laxatives are medications used to treat constipation and are often the first line of treatment for most cases. They work by stimulating the bowels and helping them move food and waste through the digestive tract more quickly. This helps relieve symptoms of constipation such as bloating, cramping, and straining. Some laxatives work by adding water and bulk to the stool, making it easier to pass. Others work by increasing the movement of the intestines, which helps the stool to move more quickly. Laxatives can be taken orally or as a suppository, depending on the type. Regardless of the form, taking a laxative can provide relief from constipation and its associated symptoms. Combination laxatives, check labels carefully. It is important to read the labels of combination laxatives carefully in order to identify and understand the ingredients included. Combination laxatives contain different types of active ingredients, including stimulants, stool softeners, and lubricants, and it is important to understand how each of these ingredients may affect you. It is also important to note any warnings that may be listed on the product label, such as potential drug interactions or other side effects. Always consult a healthcare provider before taking any combination laxatives to ensure that the product is safe for you to use. Here are some of the best laxatives for impacted stool. Fiber supplements. One of the most effective ways to prevent and treat impacted stool is by increasing your fiber intake. Fiber helps to soften stool and promote regular bowel movements. You can get fiber from foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, or you can take a fiber supplement like psyllium husk or methylcellulose. It's important to drink plenty of water when taking fiber supplements to avoid dehydration. Stool softeners. Stool softeners like docusate sodium work by drawing water into the colon to soften stool and make it easier to pass. Stool softeners are generally safe and effective for treating impacted stool, but they may take a few days to work. It's important to follow the dosage instructions on the label and drink plenty of water to avoid dehydration. Osmotic laxatives. Osmotic laxatives like polyethylene glycol (PEG) work by drawing water into the colon to soften stool and promote bowel movements. Osmotic laxatives are generally safe and effective for treating impacted stool, but they can cause diarrhea and dehydration if used excessively. It's important to follow the dosage instructions on the label and drink plenty of water when taking osmotic laxatives. Stimulant laxatives. Stimulant laxatives like senna and bisacodyl work by stimulating the muscles in the colon to promote bowel movements. Stimulant laxatives are generally safe and effective for treating impacted stool, but they can cause cramping and diarrhea if used excessively. It's important to follow the dosage instructions on the label and avoid long-term use of stimulant laxatives. It's important to note that laxatives should only be used under the guidance of a healthcare professional, especially if you have a history of bowel or digestive problems. In some cases, impacted stool may require manual removal by a healthcare provider. In addition to using laxatives, there are also several lifestyle changes you can make to prevent and treat impacted stool. These include drinking plenty of water and staying hydrated, eating a healthy diet rich in fiber, getting regular exercise to promote bowel movements, avoiding foods that can cause constipation, such as processed foods and dairy products, going to the bathroom when you feel the urge to have a bowel movement, rather than holding it in. In conclusion, if you're experiencing symptoms of impacted stool, such as bloating, discomfort, and difficulty passing stool, laxatives can be a helpful tool in promoting bowel movements and relieving symptoms. Fiber supplements, stool softeners, osmotic laxatives, and stimulant laxatives are some of the best options for treating impacted stool, but it's important to use them under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Additionally, making lifestyle changes like staying hydrated, eating a healthy diet, and getting regular exercise can help to prevent and treat impacted stool.